We're learning all the tips today, especially when it comes to home improvement. Alina Lee is in the kitchen. Alina, you're talking to Anthony Carino. I'm so jealous. He's about to get married. Exciting news for him.
Information, Gina, you know all about him. Maybe we could ask him some questions personally. I'm kidding. Well, yes, he is known for his role on HGTV's Kitchen Cousins. Anthony Carino brings 20+ years of home improvement experience to the table as he tackles renovation challenges daily across various personal and professional projects. His latest show is thebuild.tv, and this season Anthony is taking viewers along for his stone house renovation in New York. Anthony joins us live from there right now. He's going to share his insider hacks for all things home renovation. Hey, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate having you here. How are you doing this morning?
Great, Alina. Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, the wedding's just a few short weeks away. I mean, you got to be real crazy to do a full home renovation and then get married on that same property.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, tell us a little bit about this house and first the steps that we need to consider when tackling a home renovation ourselves.
Sure. So, you know, it's a 1960s stone farmhouse nestled in the Catskill Mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. The previous owner tripped over, the previous owner demoed the space and then couldn't finish it. They got in over their skis because they didn't plan properly in order to get this done. So the first couple of tips here are real obvious ones, and unfortunately it's the ones that HGTV leaves out all the time. You've got to plan, and in order to plan you got to set your goals. So set your goals. Are we painting a room or are we doing a major structural gut renovation? Once you understand the scope of your project, it's hiring the right team, it's your interior design, it's selecting the right products, and of course, in today's day and age, you've got to be checking your lead times. Supply chain is still a bit of a mess coming off the pandemic, so make sure you understand how long it's going to take to get products so that you don't slow down the progress of your project. And last but not least, you got to really assess your own DIY skills. There are things you can DIY, and there are things you should not. That namely comes to plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. Please hire professionals.
Yeah, so tell us about the HVAC system. Why is that so important?
Yeah, for sure. So, you know, it's one of the most expensive components of your home next to the actual purchase of the home. You have to size both the equipment that goes in and the ductwork. So it's really specialized work. If you don't size the equipment properly, you're either going to be making that equipment work too hard or it's going to be oversized, thereby spending too much money and not utilizing the equipment. And if the ductwork is sized improperly, you're going to hear whistling or clanging within those ducts. Not things that you want to happen. For me, when it comes to HVAC, I only use one company. It's Trane. I've been using them my entire career for two main reasons. Number one, the build quality of their components is incredible, second to none in the industry. And number two, they rigorously test all of their equipment. So if you want to see some cool testing, go to Trane's Instagram page. You can see what the paces they put their equipment through. By the time it gets to you and I, it can deal with the harsh summers, the harsh winters, and we know that it's going to stand up over time. So for the stone house here, I use their XV20i air conditioner, the S9 X2 gas furnace for heat. I use the ComfortLink XL1050 smart thermostat that I can control from my phone to control all that stuff. But one thing I want to spend a little bit of time on is Trane's Clean Effect air cleaner. This is an integrated air filter that communicates with the rest of the system. And indoor air quality is really top of mind for a lot of folks, especially with the amount of time we've all spent indoors over the last 15, 18 months now. For context, this system pulls 99.98% of allergens out of the air. That's 8 times more effective than a HEPA filter. That's 100 times more effective than a standard 1-inch filter. So it really keeps your indoor air quality super good, thereby keeping your family really healthy.
That's all great information. Thank you so much. And we can go to Trane.com for more information. Anthony, thank you so much for being with us today.